Hey everybody, welcome to Coalition of the Sane, hashtag COTS, and with COTS spelling out COTS. This is a COTS take, and this one is going to be relatively sober, and maybe you're going to see a little bit of anger. Because when I saw that Donald Trump's campaign retruthed a video that talked about a unified Reich, and specifically language more or less that said industrial strength leads to a unified Reich, I knew that I had to do this video. When you have the denials now coming from the Trump campaign, they didn't know who did it, or, it must have been some campaign staffer that missed the fact that Unified Reich was actually in the script of that video. I scratched my head. And I scratched my head not because I don't think that they actually missed it. I scratched my head because I can't believe that people still don't see that this is an information op or it's a way to reach other types of individuals. And sometimes, do I use information op? I don't know. It's campaigning to a very racist and xenophobic base. That's what it is. And they can claim that it was an accident, but why they'd leave it up so long? And also, if they retruthed it, who were the individuals that actually made this video? Maybe we need names. I think that's the next step that I'm going to take. So I'm going to find out who actually generated this video and have the campaign staffers, have they used these individuals before or this group? And if so, who's behind this group and where did the funding come from? We need to follow the money to that specific group that made that video that was retruthed by Donald Trump, who then they take it down and say, oh, it wasn't us. It was some other cats. And our campaign staffer missed the fact that Unified Reich was in there, even though the visuals look exactly like a Nazi video. So we're going to show the video very quickly here, let you see it, and I'm going to come back on the flip and tell you why it's so damn dangerous.
What happens after Donald Trump wins? What's next for America? The economy booms. American energy is unleashed and an end to crushing taxes. The border is closed and the largest deportation in history is underway. No more wars as we focus on home. Law and order is restored. The American dream is back, and the best is yet to come. Make America great again.
So what did you think? Would you have missed that? And by the way, if it was highlighted, or somebody gave you a call, or you saw it on 17 million social media posts that Unified Reich was actually used, would you have deleted that? Of course you would. And Donald Trump himself should be apologizing. But he's a coward. Or they know it was very good for them. Because the thing that people need to learn about it, this is the meme wars, or what's going on, in other parts of the internet, right, where you have memes and hashtags, and you have groypers and assholes, and you have chans and alternate websites. You have all these individuals out there who are spreading this through far-right sites. But again, it also highlights the anti-Semitism in this specific ad. And what's weird is I haven't seen the Elise Stefanik's of the world or the Marjorie Taylor Greens or those individuals who are talking about students yelling intifada on campuses. I don't see them coming out and condemning the anti-Semitism in this ad from Donald Trump's website. Like literally, what the hell is going on here? Well, I'm sort of kidding there because we know what the hell is going on here. The fact is that this is a campaign strategy. And I know that. And people that studied what he did on Twitter for QAnon, from the time that he retweeted videos about President Obama and Vice President Biden killing SEAL Team 6 to hide some kind of bizarre body double because Osama bin Laden wasn't really killed, or the fact that he comes out with a Q pen, or he has the J6er singing the national anthem, or he has the QAnon anthem, or they continue retweets conspiracy theories. I mean, this is the guy who really started Obamagate, or Subpoena Obama, the one who tried to get Lindsey Graham to go down that road. And you guys need to look that up. I know it's a little bit of history, maybe a little bit of vague, but very dangerous. But what you're seeing right now when you're seeing the Truth Social video about a Reich, for fuck's sake, he used the word Reich. And we don't have, listen, him deleting it, I wonder if this just goes away in the press in 2 to 3 days and you're going to see other articles about Biden's age or inflation or the fact that he can't get his economic message across instead of every single frickin' news story for the next year. And I'm even talking after the election should be about this video. And the fact is that you could probably go back right now. I could probably strip video and actually look at specific language, adjacent language about, I would say, Nazi language or authoritarian language or fascist language, from retribution to all the other things that he said, And now you actually have a video out there that talks about a Reich, but it actually links industrial strength to it. And it was put out there and it was left up there for hours. And now they're trying to have an excuse. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to have their fascist cake and eat it too. Yum yum is what they're saying, because now they're all over the news. And by the way, he's in trial. Oh, my God, they're killing 20 birds with one stone. Now, here I am. I'm talking about this because I actually think right now that this is more important than the trial, the election interference or hush money trial, what people call it, with Stormy Daniels. This is more important. This should dominate. The trial is almost insignificant when you look at the language that's happening right now. And people say, well, gosh, Denver Trump might go to jail. It's all this legal stuff. Stop. Stop drinking your own bathwater, because that shit is not going to happen. That ship has sailed. So what I'm telling you guys right now is that this should be the story. And there should be media right now going back and sticking together, actually collating the number of times that he said things that seem to be Nazi adjacent, and it needs to end with this. Yeah, we can do this. It's not that hard. I can do it. Heck, I just got back from Dubai. I'm about to take another trip to Europe because I'm actually running an AI company and we're looking at all this data. And I'm telling you right now, what you're seeing is that this is very effective campaigning for those Christian nationalists, and I'm not kidding, but also for white nationalists, for individuals like that who really believe the white race is the way to go, right? These are the people who believe that if it's white, it's right. That's all they think about. And those are the people that actually I despise. I want to fight. I hope you're angry enough to want to fight. I hope you're angry enough to actually protect your Jewish brothers and sisters. I hope you're angry enough to say, I've had enough of the race. I've had enough of this shit. I can't believe a conservative wouldn't be out there right now saying Donald Trump needs to step down. They should be, every one of them. Every single person in leadership. Mike Johnson, Tom Emmer, Steve Scalise, they all need to do this. Elise Stefanik you have to do it. There has to be a joint statement from the Republicans in Congress that says that what happened was totally unacceptable, and anybody or a campaign that's stupid enough to do this, they need to actually, no kidding, fire every single campaign staffer, identify the individuals who do this video, take them off of the hire list, find out where that money came from, and Lordy, I'd love to know if it's a Roger Stone type of individual or Steve Bannon or somebody else who's behind this shit. I bet I'm goddamn close, because it's always the same people. It's always the same people. So yeah, I'm a little bit angry. I got to tell you, I'm 54 now, but 20 years ago, I'm going to look for a fight. I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm looking for anybody who says that was okay. Anybody. You should be disqualified if you use the word Reich in an ad. Let me say that again. You should be disqualified if you use the word Reich in an ad. Fuck the Nazis.